Hello everyone, and welcome to...
Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So straight into the action. Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And it's Aguero. Good pressure, determined, intense. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Aguero.
Well, the margins are fine, but this is borderline bullying.
And it's Götze. Great vision. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Still goalless. And that's going right the way across. Oh, some astute defending there. Now it's Royce.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Plays a sharp little ball here. And the finish! Oh, the ball's run. Oh, he's been caught napping. And another try! And the ball, and he shoots! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper, couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Milan have broken through. It's Inzaghi! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Guardiola. Gattuso does well to get it back. Mario Götze conjures time and space where few can. Oh, good spread. This looks promising. very nicely done. Great ball, and he's in here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's there to make the challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. That's a lovely, neat pass. Van der Vaart, Filippo Inzaghi, and the shot! Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Spread to the right. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Added minutes have been indicated.
Lovely bit of skill. Chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again!
The goal scorer for AC Milan, number
Milan
9.
find a position of...
Philippe.
And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Milan marching seemingly on towards victory, 3-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Oh, crossbar! And it's been hooked away. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Szoboszlai. Rice. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And they are prompt in their pressing. Inzaghi! It's a good run, that. Great timing.
Well, sometimes you can see it coming a mile off, yet because of the timing of both the run and the pass, it can be hard to stop. Always next time.
He's going for goal! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And that is a truly outstanding save.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
Gattuso over to the right flank. Oh, that's fabulous. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Royce with the towering header. Just cruising. They are cruising. And with that, he takes home the match ball. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unearned.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And with that, the hat-trick is It's Gerrard! Now, who's going to be first to this? Rice can clear it away.
Coming on the field, number 10, Alessandro Del Piero. Number 20, Stefano Fiore. Substitution for Arsenal, number 15.
Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Coming on to replace him is number 21, Ousmane Dembele.
Milan with another chance from a corner. Gets his head on it! And he's missed it. Alexander-Arnold. Yamal. For Szoboszlai. Filippo Inzaghi being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
Arsenal are looking unguarded here, just about getting away with it.
It's just a perfect example of why they can't afford to lose the ball.
And it's Dembele. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Can he get on the end of this? Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Panucci. Maldini. Gerrard.
Full edit minutes
Fiore.
have been indicated.
Nicely weighted ball. Del Piero has it in a wide position. Has a look up. A header! Oh, terrific save. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So straight into the action.
Well, Peter, we're about to watch a terrific defender in Carlos Puyol. He'll lead by example and continually organise. His appetite and attitude to the game is...
Shot, surely! It's hit the upright. Bergkamp. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Mario Götze. Tries to play it through. That's the throw. Lovely bit of skill. There will be a throw-in. Messi. Royce is always scanning the pitch for targets. Shevchenko. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Zanetti. And it's Inzaghi. And he was quick to react. Lam. Yamal. Aimed beyond the defence. AC Milan could counter here. Well-timed, excellent interception. Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Messi. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Gerrard. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, well played. And the counter is on. Inzaghi powering forward here. And this is Götze. That's really well manoeuvred. Tacho getting this one clear. Inzaghi! Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. And it's Royce. Gattuso gets a foot in here.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Götze. Great vision. It's come to nothing. Milan, very much a quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time.
Hello, everyone.
It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Reflections on the first half?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well, and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Milan have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Van der Vaart tries to pass it through, knocks it into space. That is ended up in no man's land. Zanetti. And it's Inzaghi. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Up towards the hour mark, and still no goals. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
He's got away. And that should get the job done. Shevchenko dominates aerially so often. Now it's Royce. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Messi. Lahm. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Driving on and making good progress. And it's Götze. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Royce. And he's certainly onside here.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Substitution for AC Milan, number 19.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Mario Götze.
Guardiola.
Number 4, Steven Gerrard.
Royce. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Barcelona truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Substitution for AC Milan, number 9, Filippo Inzaghi. Number 11, Rafael van der Vaart. Coming on the field, number
Rafinha.
22, Zlatan
Well, they shouldn't be
Ibrahimovic.
dawdling at this stage.
Number
They need to get the
21,
ball in the mixer
Gareth
and quickly.
Bale.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
This looks promising. Can he finish? Incredible! Just incredible! Mass euphoria! Ecstasy!
The goal scorer for AC
Everyone
Milan.
waited for the cross,
Number
but he
22.
had other ideas.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible.
Zlatan.
And that's it. Milan have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it.
All of my dark days are gone. Who won't you remake me strong? I'm proud of the man I've become. You can't have what is my own. One more savage, I know. The more you look less, you know. My money where they can go. And me more say now. So, Pamore Keji guy. We rolling in dollars, so
Hello, everyone.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We are just getting started. Maldini spots it and intercepts. Tries to play it through. Van der Vaart. Now, who's going to be first to this? This time, surely! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
AC Milan.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Marco Reus.
So, a breakthrough already.
Marco Reus.
Aimed beyond the defence. In by Messi. Oh! It's hit the upright.
The goal scorer for Arsenal after 13 minutes is
Arsenal
Number
restore
15.
parity.
Alex
Well, they just
Lyon.
couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Laporte cuts out the pass. Rodri. Arsenal are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ballers in your team.
And Messi! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They've played it short, and this is Messi. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Vardiol kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Alexander-Arnold. And Baina. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Mela. And it's Van Dijk. And Vardiol. Rodri. Some really good ball movement. Mario Götze. Now it's Inzaghi. Götze providing an outlet on that flank. Götze with a beautifully timed run.
Okay, it didn't quite come off on this occasion, but you get the feeling as a team they might want to just stick with this approach.
Bina. And it's Rodri. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. He's on it, can he get away?
Mbappe clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
Now it's good. Good, sir! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Rodri attempts it. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time.
This is a police
Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So, Jim, neither side getting it all their own way so far.
Well, I think we got a good indication of what both sides want to do, Peter. I suspect both will continue with their respective approaches, give or take the odd fine-tuning.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And so the action is resumed. Pass is just off target. Van der Vaart. Gerrard. Now it's Royce. Now it's Inzaghi. He's played it back. Alexander-Arnold. Here's Rodri. Milan. And it's Rice. Arsenal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh, some astute defending there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Rice. Oh, that's delightful. Messi. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. Royce will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Here's a chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. He leaps for it!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Good, sir. And here's Inzaghi. Alexander-Arnold. Bina does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Half an hour gone in the second half.
Arsenal really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Looking to play him in. Oh, good take. He's having a shot! Goal! Arsenal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Into the last 5 minutes. And Dijk is there, and he can get that clear. taken goal. We thought they were done, but never say never.
The goal scorer for
An
AC
opportunist
Milan.
strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Now it's Royce. And that will be the final act. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a...
I've been waiting for this moment all night. Yeah, I only made it out for you. Joey sipping, guarding his decks. There's a butterfly effect, 'cause I feel my heartbeat climb. Moonlight cuts through the white. The threads are all inside. The heat and the dark, my head is
Hello, everyone, and welcome.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're very much on the way now. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Aguero. Pressure coming in from all directions.
Oh, great feat, that.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Rooney. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And it's Messi. First quarter of an hour gone. Rice. Space for him to turn and look. Well, there weren't too many attacking options there. Tanucci attempts a clearance. And here's the chance to counter. Gerrard. Lobbed in behind. It's out for a goal kick. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Aguero. Zanetti can get it clear. Inzaghi powering forward here. And this is Götze. Götze unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Rooney. Now it's Aguero. He's had a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Van der Vaart getting this one clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Royce. And here's Inzaghi. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Van der Vaart. Gerrard. Alexander-Arnold. And the whistle goes for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0. Back on the way then.
Well, I can imagine, but...
And the shot! And he's done it!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game. But that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal. And it's very...
Big chance! Things starting to look very comfortable.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Gerrard, a picture of focus and alertness. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, shooting chance!
The goal scorer for AC Milan.
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Looking for options for movement. And this is Inzaghi. Royce. It's an excellent interception. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Gerrard. Oh, now he can... Oh, just a keeper now! Shoots! Yes! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own.
After 67 minutes in.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Substitution for AC Milan.
Milan are having a ball here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And the shot! Oh, good finish! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you have
Takes a shot! Oh, got right underneath it.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Tries to play it through. Now there's a fine ball. De Jong. Looking for the run. And this is Inzaghi. Oh, good finish. But oh, it's offside.
Yeah, just fractionally late, but it's the right call.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Koundé, and it's De Jong. And it's Rooney. He's had it taken off him. Brazil, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Filippo Inzaghi, he's had a shot! And that's a sharp finish! And it adds Refer to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Minutes in.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Alessandro Del Piero.
Claudio.
Alessandro Del Piero.
Rudy.
AC Milan.
And here's Mbappe.
Steven
Oh, that's
Gerrard.
wonderful alertness.
Coming on the field is
And he can thump it
number
away.
13, Brian Robson. 6 added minutes have been indicated.
Well, the goalkeeper's a lucky boy there.
Could be danger here. Del Piero. He's found a way through. He slings it in. Shapes to shoot!
The goal scorer for AC Milan.
Well, the two
Number
coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Filippo
The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite.
We gon' party like a rock star. First track, 등장 like a shooting star. Yeah, we going to parties fiesta. 폰을 들고 전부 다 만내 춤을 더 알고 싶어 쭉 당기지 좀 more. Could never guess my 형 왜 제럴리 날 찾느라 바쁘지 대한민국 really I'm a 동서남북 타키 우리 둘이 짝 째리 Just for us, life's too quick. Just for us, if you like the beat. 앞에 꼴려 오늘 밤은 formula. CX and double up 이치고.
Hello everyone and welcome to
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So things are underway. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, the centre of midfield, Peter, is where battles are won and lost. So I see Rodri as a player who can dominate his midfield position. He's excellent at winning and recycling the ball, as well as passing it all over the pitch. I see him as someone who's very well suited now even to those highest tempo games.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Well, that is one way to stop him. Aguero in with the challenge. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And they're back on the ball again. Royce, Filippo Inzaghi goes for a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. No goals as yet. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Chance! No, he didn't quite meet it right. He leaps for it! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Quality ball. Now it's Inzaghi. That has not gone well. Shevchenko gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. And it's Rodri. Tries to dink it through. Brilliantly cut out. Aguero. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Van Dijk. Spread to the right. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. He's shifted it to the flank. He's got away. Done delicately. A header! Harmlessly behind.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Shevchenko. And here's Aguero. He is just caressing the ball. Camavinga picks it up out wide. Oh, that's neat. Royce.
There will be 1
And
minute
it's Gerrard.
added time.
Now it's Inzaghi. That's a good ball out wide. Tries to pass it through. He has found the way through. And that signals the end of the first period.
This is a step
And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started.
Thank you.
Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So neither side yet off the mark.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition, something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. The second half is up and running.
Milan have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And it's Aguero. Great defending, strong and determined. Van der Vaart. Royce. Neither of these two. He's having a hit! It's bounced back off the post. Fernandez. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And he welcomes it in. He's beaten the... And a chance! Milan have taken the lead.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Now it's Royce, distributed tidily. And it's Aguero. Danucci proves too strong, too smart. Royce needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Well, I think they're going to need...
He's had a shot! And he's stuck it away! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Goal score for AC Milan.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. This is the time you need that pace.
That's been slipped through. Oh, he's burst through! Alexander-Arnold did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Rodri. And now they can clear their lines. Milan have it back and can go again. AC Milan could counter here. Bardiol with the clearance. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Van der Vaart. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Gerrard. Mario Götze can see things others simply cannot. Massaro. Oh, good spread. Rodri.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Pass somewhat off target. That's a sharp pass. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Substitution for AC Milan. Number 19, Marco Reus. Number 9, Filippo Inzaghi. Number 24, Mario Götze.
Now the delivery. Oh,
Steven Gerrard.
it's hit the uprights.
Coming on the field.
Fiore. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We are just getting started. Well, don't worry too much about sophistication and style where Gennaro Gattuso's involved, but my goodness me, despite all of that, he's priceless to any team, isn't he?
Yeah, he's living proof of the benefits of keeping it simple, Peter. He's there to win the ball, and once he does that, he's just going to play it short and stick to his position a little deeper in midfield.
Which all sounds very... Tries a shot!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Looking for options for movement, and he's picked it up out wide. Van der Vaart. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Rice. Barcelona are a team that take pride in possession.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. They like to be brave with the ball, get on it, have a go, Peter, try something different. They certainly have the players who are very eager to take that on.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from it.
That ball looks a good one. Real chance! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead! There was to be only one outcome.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Gerrard. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Half an hour played now. Gerrard gets a foot in here, and they can counter here. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And here's Mbappe. And this is Messi. Bullet! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter
Takes a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Barcelona leading now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Gattuso. It's Van der Vaart.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Messi. Van der Vaart. Maldini. Gerrard. And the whistle goes for half-time.
And we come to you now with the
So we
first
have here a
request
genuinely
for
competitive
World
game with
Charity
neither
Fund.
team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So straight into the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to...
Shapes to shoot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
That's a decent clearance. Flashes are getting up there! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Milan really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Ambitious ball here. Oh, super ball! Oh, the keeper's done wonderfully well there.
Well, his positioning was just spot on, and he made the goal look an awful lot smaller.
Gerrard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Royce. And Royce! Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Royce clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And he gets rid in a hurry. That'll be a throw-in. Well read, nice interception. Now, can they get him away? He is through here! Van der Vaart. Plays a sharp little ball here. Gerrard. Royce is always scanning the pitch for targets. Great vision. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now it's Mbappe. And it's Camavinga. Now it's Hullet. Now the cross.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Inzaghi! Superb by Inzaghi! That is a gem! An absolute gem!
For AC Milan.
It's level again! What a match we have!
Number 9.
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Number 4.
Milan drag themselves back again.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Alessandro Del Piero. Number 20.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Number 13.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
For Barcelona. Number 4. Gavi.
Bullet with his sights
Coming on the
permanently
field
trained
is
on that bottom
Number
corner.
24. Enzo Fernandez.
Now it's Del Piero.
Full added minutes have been indicated.
Can he get on the end of this? Goes for a shot! Incredible! Just incredible! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it?
AC Milan. Number
Oh,
10.
one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen
AC
again.
Milan. Number 11.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Barcelona. Number 20.
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few
Coming on the
minutes.
field is
Well, these last few
number
months...
14.
And we're done. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy.
Hello everyone, and welcome to...
Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up. Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So things are underway. Milan with just one principal objective. 90 minutes of action against opponents who will not give way. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this one is pretty easy. It's got to be Aguero. How do you contain someone with the speed of movement, technical strength and finishing ability that he...
It's Gerrard! That was superb goalkeeping.
really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Cleared away. There will be a throw-in. There's a sharp little ball here. Cross to the back post. That's the corner kick. He's rising! Goal! Milan! And who else? Who else? This is what he lives for, taking centre stage yet again. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
He's having a hit! Nearly, but not quite.
Messi really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
James.
Barcelona really do like to play the long ball.
And how does that work for them?
Well, you don't want the ball just coming back at you, Peter. You need somebody in there who'll make it stick.
Mario Götze plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Messi. Aguero! Barcelona restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Mario Götze. Turns back here, probably the best option. Van der Vaart. And it's Gerrard. Probing pass. And this is Inzaghi. Played out to the left flank. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Messi. Filippo Inzaghi pinches it off him.
2 added
Messi.
minutes have been indicated.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Can he get it through? And this is Royce. Can he get on the end of this? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So it's one each. How are you seeing it, Jim?
Well, I think we got a good indication of what both sides want to do, Peter. I suspect both will continue with their respective approaches, give or take the odd fine-tuning.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And so the action is resumed. Played out towards the right wing, and it's Götze. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. Royce is flagged offside. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Götze. Nicely shaped ball. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. And it's Messi. And here's Vinicius. Tries one from range! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Mario Götze. Oh, he's found support out wide. Van Dijk with the clearance. And he gets rid in a hurry. And he's picked it up out wide. Cross in, look, gets his head on it! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Mario Götze. And this is Inzaghi. Royce. And Royce! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Number 19.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Now it's Del Piero. Vinicius Junior has created one goal already. Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Oh, good-looking ball. That's a good ball out wide. Guardiola clears without hesitation.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Guardiola. De Jong. And it's James. And he was quick to react. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's found a way through. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. And here's Vinicius Junior. And this is Aguero. Del Piero is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Baresi. And Mario Götze. Milan really will have to throw everything at this now. Tries to play it through. He's having a shot! Oh, he's done it! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Number 5.
Milan look like they've won it, but it's shapes to shoot! Oh, he has absolutely drilled that.
Rice clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Guardiola. And that is it. The referee has seen enough.
Hello, everyone.
Milan have done it. A promotion.
Tú tienes la fórmula, ese es el secreto como conectamos. Aún recuerdo ese lugar y el momento exacto cuando nos gustamos. Cuando bailamos, solo eran testigos las estrellas de la noche aquella. Guardemos la fórmula, si por mala suerte un día la olvidamos. Y volvemos a ese lugar donde sin pensarlo un día nos besamos. Donde empezamos, se apagaba la luz pa' que nos viera. Y ahora quien nos viera, no pare, si no te sentís como si el corazón se parara. No sale lo mismo si no te lo digo frente cara a cara. Si tienes ganas ven y tráela, mami, tráela. Que aquí no guarda mata que el sol caiga. Amigos sin que nadie sepa.
Hello, everyone.
Milan are all smiles coming into this game. They've already secured their ticket to the promised land. This is effectively preparation for life in greener pastures. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Indonesia are a team that take pride in possession.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. They like to be brave with the ball, get on it, have a go, Peter, try something different. They certainly have the players who are very eager to take that on.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Shevchenko, and he's played it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Nice looking ball. Romero calmly anticipates. Oh, super ball. Mario Kurt, and he shoots! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
There will be a throw-in.
Welcome to modern football. You get hounded by everyone.
Tries to play it through, and he's picked it up out wide. Royce, oh, good effort! No, just not quite.
Filippo Inzaghi certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Kubasi. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Out of play for a goal kick. Gerrard into the channel. It's a goal kick. Rice, Bergkamp.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And here's Kane, spread out to the left. Can he get on the end of this? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Now it's Rafinha. Takes on his marker. Tanucci does well not to be outdone there. Van der Vaart. And it's Götze. Oh, he's onto this. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
There will be 1 minute
Gattuso.
at a time.
This is a promising build-up. Now it's Royce. And Royce! Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45.
Please turn your attention to the screen.
The team's still separated by one goal, but it should be very different. Milan just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Milan are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Now it's Inzaghi. Little pass back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards. That's a terrific interception. He's had a stellar game.
Fabian Ruiz. That's a good ball out wide. Milan just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. And he's picked out the run. He's picked his way through. Good, sir!
The goal scorer for AC Milan.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game...
He's had a shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here, and he's stuck it away. And they are dragging it back. Game on again. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Just one in it now.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Great ball, it's Inzaghi! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Just a quarter of an hour to play. What's going wide left?
Indonesia really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And this is Gerrard. And the shot! And he hits the net! 2 up now, and they are cruising. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Milan go up by 2 and are looking good.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Now it's Inzaghi. Van Dijk. Rice. Now Bergkamp. Spread to the right. Gattuso. Gerrard.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Van der Vaart. That's a sharp pass. It's a really well-measured ball. And we're done. Milan are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great... Milan are all smiles coming into this game. They've already secured their ticket to the promised land. This is effectively preparation for life in greener pastures. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We're up and running then.
Argentina really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
Now it's Aguero. Now it's Rafinha.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Caught offside that time. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Memphis Depay.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Gattuso. Now it's Inzaghi. Now it's Royce. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Van der Vaart. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass.
Royce! Oh, it's come off the upright.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Panucci. Now the delivery. Guardiola clears it away. Mario Götze. Royce. Real chance!
Will simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Rafinha makes a dash for it. Gerrard. It's Van der Vaart. And here's Inzaghi. Can he get it through? And this is Gerrard. He leaps for it! Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Rafinha. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. And it's Rice. Van der Vaart. Well-timed, excellent interception. Nico Williams.
There will be
No, that was never going to make it. Now, can they get him away? Threads one in. And a chance! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. So, a temporary halt to the action. So, a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Milan leading by 1 at the break.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Milan have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Milan leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Fabian Ruiz. Rice turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Alexander-Arnold. That's the throw. Alexander-Arnold, and that interception was most necessary. Milan are still that goal to the good. Van der Vaart. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's not looking good, Peter. You can't just stop playing once you've gone ahead. You're letting the opposition know that you can be you can be got at, and they can so easily raise the pace and tempo to do just that.
Van der Vaart. And here's Royce, looking to play him in. Takes aim and crosses. And that has been cleared. That'll be a throw-in. And he's quick to get rid. Rafinha. Alexander-Arnold. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Aguero. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And it's Memphis Depay.
Argentina really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now it's Royce.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
He's found a way through. Filippo Inzaghi. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Very much into the last knockings. Gattuso. Looking for options for movement. Skims what... Can he finish? Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Substitution for AC Milan, number 19, Marco Reus. Number 9, Filippo Inzaghi. Number 24, Mario Götze. Number 4.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Coming on the field, number 10,
Van der Vaart.
Alessandro
Oh,
Del
sweet
Piero.
feet.
Number 22.
Now that is tiny,
Zlatan
really tiny.
Ibrahimovic. Number 20.
Van der Vaart's cross.
Stefano Pioli.
Shapes the shoot!
Brian
Well, there's the
Robson.
clearance. It is close, but that is the last of it. Milan have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win.
Hello, everyone.
Well, nothing beats the feeling of getting promoted. The hard work already done, the team can set out to enjoy this game and bask in the adulation of their adoring fans. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're very much on the way now. Great chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
For me, Peter, David Beckham is one of the greatest wide players of his generation.
And a bit of a throwback in a way, in the sense that he's a right-footed right winger.
Yeah, it's the perfect position for him. His game has never been about cutting inside. It was kind of to hit the byline and get crosses in.
He's often mentioned, though, hasn't he, that he'd rather play in the middle.
Yeah, and that's something I find hard to understand personally, in view of his brilliant skill set.
Now it's Inzaghi. And here's Royce. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped. Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this.
He's had a shot! Now, there's a terrific hit. And there's a player who has defined a generation.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Van der Vaart. Mario Götze bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's having a hit! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's been taken short. Flashes it across.
That's good defensive concentration.
And this is Royce.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Nicely weighted ball. And the shot! And no mistake. They have come roaring back.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Milan restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams.
A header! Oh, it's hit the post! This time, surely! Oh, it's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, Peter, sometimes that happens.
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Milan are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. So it's back to business.
Milan are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chance, surely! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Olise with the clearance. Tries a deft little ball. Decent chance! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. They've scored!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Milan leading now.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and make...
Götze! Oh, this looks sharp. Nice interception, well timed. Figo looking to be a menace in the final third. Trying to get out of a very sticky situation. Beckham. Lizarazu. Now it's Mbappe. Can he finish? And a neat finish. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
After 66
Well, going
minutes
behind
in.
has simply triggered a collective
Number 17,
determination to hit back, and they
Luis
merit
Figo.
nothing less.
Substitution for
Well,
AC
Peter,
Milan.
they're trying to claim
Number
offside
19,
here, but this stinks of
Marco
desperation to
Reus.
me. They know they've got it
Coming
wrong.
on to replace him is number 10.
It is compelling, this,
Alessandro
utterly
Del Piero.
compelling.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Van der Vaart being hunted in packs.
Well, they seem intent on...
Tries a shot!
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now it's Inzaghi. Spread it left. Olise. And it's Figo.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's Beckham. And here's Figo. Oh, shooting chance!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
AC Milan, number 4, Steven Gerrard. Coming on the field is number 13, Brian Robson.
And that has left him in a heap. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, quality clearly
be
deserted
5
him
minutes
at the
at a
crucial
time.
moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Mario Götze plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And he's intervened well there. Figo. And it's Götze. There you have it. The referee says that time is up. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to...
Hello everyone, and welcome to...
Milan are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. He's had a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Filippo Inzaghi is offering a wry smile there.
Reus gets into a good position. Ball in towards the middle. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. It's not an especially good pass, that. Spread it left. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's having a shot! Goal! Milan! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
AC Milan
Milan are such an
after
adept
15
counter-attacking
minutes
team. They produce something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Sporting are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Sporting are a team that take pride in possession.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. They like to be brave with the ball, get on it, have a go, Peter, try something different. They certainly have the players who are very eager to take that on.
Zanetti. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Dani Olmo. And here's Yamal. Now it's Diaz. Now, can they get him away? And the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Diaz. Baresi deals with that comfortably. That's good running with the ball. He's found a way past. He's a sharp little ball here. And that pass just didn't quite work. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Diaz is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Yamal. Fernandez. Van der Vaart. Gerrard. Good ball over the top. It's a promising position.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And smartly reclaimed. He's in plenty of space here, and he's picked it up out wide. Shot a goal! Oh, that is a fair try, and it's half-time.
I'd like to draw your
So a
attention to
steady,
the screen
solid
right
and
now.
more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Milan just about ahead, 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Milan can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one.
And Royce! And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are
Goal
cruising.
score for AC Milan.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Number 19.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Can he finish? It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Can he get it through? Yamal picks it up out wide. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's intervened well there. Fernandez. And it's Olmo. Tries to play it through. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against... And a chance! And a neat finish! There was to be only one outcome.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
Number 7, Steven
Shift in
Gerrard.
momentum, perhaps.
Well, Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Steven Gerrard.
Royce gets his head on it!
Number 15.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Coming on to replace him is number 24.
So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. And here's Royce.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Good ball, good take. Oh, that's nice. Milan keep calm in the face of danger. And here's the chance to counter. Looking to play him in. Van der Vaart wants to run onto this. Oh, good read.
That was well played. Well,
Tries a shot! And that's a sharp finish. And surely now, the result's beyond doubt.
Goal scorer for AC Milan.
Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Number 18.
And he's done it again, he's got his second.
Number 17.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Substitution for AC Milan, number 24, Mario Götze. Number 11, Rafael van der Vaart. Coming on the field, number 20, Stefano Pioli.
Oh, good climb!
Number 21,
Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Bergkamp. And it's Fernandes. And here's Mbappe.
That's good play from him.
Fiore. And there goes the final whistle. Milan can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to. Following So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We're up and running then. What are you making of this formation, Jim Beglin?
It's a setup that's been enjoying quite a renaissance in recent times, and one that complements the counter-attack very nicely, with two strikers, two wing-backs, and potentially two runners from central midfield. You can understand its attraction because it really can get the numbers into the opposition's box, and equally, it can get the numbers back into your own.
He's got away. Rooney.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Out for a throw.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pass just lacking in accuracy. Now it's Inzaghi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Yilmaz. Oh no, he's got that wrong. And here's Mbappe. Nice control. And the Sar gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And the shot! Goal! Milan! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Milan have penetrated for the first time.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And it's Götze.
That's good play from him.
And he's managed to get free. Cross into the box. And that's the keeper's ball. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Gattuso.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Mario Götze. Bullish header! Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
Filippo Inzaghi simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Baresi wins the duel this time. Mario Götze conjures time and space where few can. That's a cute ball. And he's intervened well there. Gerrard. Royce.
There will be 1 minute
Royce
at a time.
powering forward here. Shapes to shoot! And it's in! They are purring, truly purring.
The goal scorer
A
for
momentary
AC
lapse
Milan,
mercilessly
number
exploited.
9.
They were absolute... And that is all they have time for.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty
Hello,
much the
everyone.
ideal half.
This is the
That
moment
certainly
you've
seems to
all
be the
been waiting
case.
for.
And that ought
The
to
time
encourage
pick out
an even
today's
more ambitious
lucky
approach
number.
in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Milan looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. So we're underway for the second half. Can he get away here? Gerrard. He's found a way through. There's the delivery. Terrific effort! Just cruising! They are cruising! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Gerrard looking to provide the solidity his team so need.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And a chance! This is a gloriously greedy performance.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Kimmich. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Royce finds himself offside. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Royce. Oh, crack. Shot a goal! Goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
There's the shot! No, got right underneath it.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Filippo Inzaghi looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
Mario Götze is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
That's a good ball out wide. Not a hint of offside here. And the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Gerrard. Mario Götze, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Maldini. Gerrard, who's set up 1 goal so far. Out towards the flank. Messi. And Rafinha. And it's Rice. Now it's Rooney. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Baresi. Panucci. Now Gattuso. Baresi. And it's Gattuso. And that will be it. Milan pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Shot at goal! It's their first effort on goal. Impressive jump! No, he couldn't get hold of it. And that should get the job done. Royce. That's an excellent interception. And now they can spring out of defence. Spread it left. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter.
He's having a hit! No, just not quite.
Well, he doesn't half hit a clean strike. The moment he was in that position, you knew he was going to smash it.
And here's Inzaghi. Mario Götze shapes to shoot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, from the defence's perspective, it showed why they have to stay focused all the time. You have to keep your shape, communication is key, and you daren't switch off.
Rice. Still goalless. Spread out to the left. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Aguero picks it up out wide. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Ah, that's a fine interception. Lampard. Nicely spread. Well, that is one way to stop him. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. And here's Aguero. It's Aguero! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Aguero actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Cleared without hesitation. And now a sudden chance to counter. Great ball if he can get there. Inzaghi! Goal! Milan!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Milan have fired themselves in. And there's the shot! Gerrard.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Filippo Inzaghi could move up a gear here. Quality ball. That's been slipped through. Götze! And a neat finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. The movement so precise, the finish. And that is all they have time for.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Milan firmly in control at the break, 2-0 the scoreline. And we are back underway. And here's Aguero. Oh, that's delightful. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Gerrard. That's good vision. And this is Götze. It's Götze! Royce with the cross. Akanji is there, and he can get that clear. Lampard. It's a really well-measured ball. Yamal. Gerrard. Pau Kubasi does well not to be outdone there. Distributed tidily. And this is Aguero. Can he get it through? He's in plenty of space here. Chance! And again! It's a goal! Just one goal in it now! Game on!
The goal scorer for Turkey.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now it's Inzaghi. Van der Vaart! No, he's missed it.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Substitution for Turkey, number 17.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Two fresh faces, and both in the front line.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
And it's Messi. Now it's Del Piero. Del Piero running with the ball. He can run onto that. Chance! And he's stuck it away! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
AC Milan.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Tries to get it clear. Throw it. So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Götze taking his leave here, having got himself on the score sheet.
It's good to see that, Peter. He put in a very good day's work, and you can't do a lot more. It's a well-deserved rest.
Del Piero!
Number 20, Stefano Fiore.
In once more.
Number 13,
Good read, needed to be.
Brian Robson.
Oh, great chance! And that is quite wonderful! That is a gem! An absolute gem!
AC Milan. After 19 minutes.
With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing.
Stefano Fiore.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Coming on to replace him is...
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Header! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss. Pinches it off him. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Aguero. And that is as far as it goes. Milan really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling.
Hello everyone, and welcome.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We are just getting started.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they...
Goes for a shot! Royce! Smoothness itself!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Lyon are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Mbappe! Mbappe!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Inzaghi! He's done very well to get to that.
Filippo Inzaghi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Bergkamp can get it clear. Good, sir. And here's Inzaghi. Can he get it through? Thinks about the shoots! And the ball's come loose here. Tries to cross. This time, surely! And a neat finish! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
AC Milan.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Messi with the short one. Cross needs to be good. Now, who's going to be first to this? Gattuso getting this one clear. Driven in, and that should get the job done. Cleared away. And this is Messi. Had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, the defence It's proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Royce. And here's Götze. Lofted in. Gets his head on it!
The goal scorer for AC Milan after 43 minutes.
A case now of complete
Number
control.
11, Rafael van der
Bergkamp.
Vaart.
Now Mbappe. Götze simply refused to be outdone there.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Gattuso. Zanetti.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And we've reached half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Milan absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Milan seemingly the only team to have turned up here. It is 3-0 at the break. And so the action is resumed. Nicely weighted ball. Filippo Inzaghi. Inzaghi! Oh, what has happened here? Royce finds himself offside. Hakimi. And it's Modric. It's a really well-measured ball. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Looking early. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And he cuts out the supply. Gattuso, the man that is tenacity personified. Nicely spread. Oh, that's neat. Alaba too strong for his opponent there. Mbappe. Maldini. Baresi. Gerrard has created one goal already. Baresi. To Gerrard. Now it's Götze. Bergkamp. Messi. Gerrard does really well to win the ball there.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Great defending, strong and determined. Lyon can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And they can counter here. Kvaratskhelia driving on and making good progress. Gerrard wins the duel this time. Gerrard going forward. They get a throw in. So we have movement on both benches.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the effort he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Number 11, Lionel Messi, coming on the field. Number 19,
And it's Del Piero.
Lamine Yamal.
Fiore.
Number 20,
Now it's Inzaghi.
Jan Kola.
Van der Vaart gets into a good position. Now it's Inzaghi.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. Filippo Inzaghi. Inzaghi! And again! Relentless! Just relentless! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline.
number 10.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Replace him is number 21.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Milan are having a ball here. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Milan looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We are just getting started. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah.
The big chance! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. That has not gone well. Shevchenko played out towards the right wing, and here's Messi. It's a really well-measured ball. Mohamed Salah going face-to-face with his great rival.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Royce will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Takes a shot! And he's stuck it away! They are purring, truly purring. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Van der Vaart. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Yamal for Messi. That's a good ball out wide. Quality ball. And it's Gerrard. Mario Götze. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Diaz, Fernandez, and Yamal, Shevchenko, turns back here, probably the best option. Oh, good spread. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Caught offside that time. Yamal. And it's Götze. Götze. Oh, this is a terrific run. Lovely feet. A lot of space ahead of him. Real chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And now he has two. A case now of complete control. Looking for the run. Now it's Royce.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Aguero. Messi. Now it's Shevchenko. A probing pass. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. That's it, 45 minutes up. But I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Milan looking like the only team in this. They lead by 3. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Just eases him off the ball. And this is Inzaghi. That's a lovely pass. Oh, shooting chance!
The goal scorer for AC Milan.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Number 24.
Diaz. And here's Aguero. Takes the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover. That's really well cleared. It's a searching pass. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Oh, good effort! No, it's wide. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. And that has been slung wide. That is lovely. He's free, he has got space.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's quick to return it. Oh, nice touch. Mohamed Salah, terrific effort! And he steered it beyond the post.
Substitution for Galatasaray, number 7.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Puyol. And it's Van Dijk. And Yamal. And it's Messi. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Rafinha. Aguero.
Substitution for Galatasaray, number 17.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Gattuso. Panucci looking to pass their way up the pitch. Tries to play it through. Royce gets into a good position. Plays it across. Oh, great leap!
The goal score for AC Milan after 76
Milan
minutes
are
is
at the peak of their
number
powers.
11,
As for their opponents, a long way from that. Nicely shaped ball. That's a chance for a shot! And no mistake. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Galatasaray get their goal. A bit of respectability restored. And he's... Aguero! Oh, off the bar! Milan have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Brian Robson.
Götze did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And this is Inzaghi. And this is Götze. Shot a goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And this is Götze. Van der Vaart. Bullish header! Goal! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
AC Milan.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Substitution for AC
Milan are having a ball here. And the shot! And it's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Number 9.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
That's at the end. Milan can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're very much on the way now. It's rising! It's there!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
3 minutes in.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping side.
Mbappe! Goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Royce. Royce going face-to-face with his great rival. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Royce. Royce with the cross. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Gerrard, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Merino tries to dink it through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Mario Götze can so cleverly bypass the press. Royce is flagged offside. Gerrard. DiMarco. And it's Fernandes. For Merino. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And that's been drilled in. Royce gets flagged offside. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Fernandes. Merino, that's a good ball out wide. Royce. Nice control. Alexander-Arnold. There's the shot! That is decidedly lacking. Götze gets into a good position. Götze with the delivery. And he's there to clear it. Sabani. Oh, good spread. Royce is sharing after that one. Merino. And here's Mbappe. Tries to thread one through. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Gerrard, who does have an assist to his name. Now it's Inzaghi. Goes looking wide. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He has found the way through. And we've reached half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So, Jim, neither side getting it all their own way so far.
Well, it's been a decent game so far, Peter, although I think in the next 45 minutes we could do with the ball being moved around quicker with a view to trying to entice their opponents out of position. I don't think there'll be a mad rush to do that just yet.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And we are back on the way. And here's Royce. Mbappe with a beautifully timed run.
Well, sometimes you can see it coming a mile off, yet because of the timing of both the run and the pass, it can be hard to stop. Always next time.
And it's Inzaghi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Nicked it back promptly. Fernandes. Inzaghi. Van der Vaart. And it's Inzaghi. Mario Götze. Shot a goal! It's looked, and it's come back out to him. Milan leading now. Royce is always looking to break lines, and it's Royce. Royce charging forward, the ball at his feet. Royce will not want to lose out here, not against... It's Götze! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Mario Götze actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, good climb! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Saka.
And Fernandez. Filippo Inzaghi being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, he's the main threat, so if he attracts much of the attention, then others have to make hay.
Di Marco. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Gerrard. And it's Fernandez. Fernandez. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Into the last quarter of an hour. Royce finds himself offside.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Marco Royce. Coming on to replace him is number 10, Alessandro Del Piero.
Pass has gone astray. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Gerrard. Madrid can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Royce. And here's Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, Red, nice interception. And it's Gerrard. Now, he's got space here. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, sweet feet. I think we're just about done here.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And that's been intercepted. And that will be it. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle.
Hello everyone, and welcome to...
This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness. Win today, and they will be up there amongst the elite. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So straight into the action. Milan with just one principal objective. 90 minutes of action against opponents who will not give way.
I think when it comes to pace and finishing of the highest order, there's someone down there who always stands out.
Yeah, no prizes for guessing.
It's Sheva, Andrei Shevchenko, poacher, predator and punisher.
And this is Royce. Well, that looks a decent ball. Great ball, and he's in here. And he's there to get it away. Can he latch on to this? Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Messi powering forward here. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
Baresi with the clearance. Great vision. And that is well cleared. Out for a throw. And this is Shevchenko. Has crossed into the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Milan yet to have an attempt on goal. And here's Inzaghi, and he's well positioned. And the shot! Goal! Milan! And who else? Who else? This is what he lives for, taking centre stage yet again. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
This is going to make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk.
Chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Gattuso. Oh, this looks sharp. Manchester United are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Goes for a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That's going to go a long way. Panucci has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Panucci made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And it's Gerrard. Rui Costa. And that signals the end of the first period. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Milan up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Milan are 1-0 up at half-time and it's all to play for. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Royce. Götze. Played back into the centre. Now it's Inzaghi. Now there's a fine ball. He's being urged. Can he finish? Rui Costa plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Could move up a gear here. And here's Shevchenko. Can he get on the end of this?
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Rui Costa. Oh, important interception. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Now it's Inzaghi. And this is Goetze. Nicely aimed pass. He's looking wide. Van der Vaart to Gerrard. Knocks it into space. Crosses it in. No, he didn't quite meet it right.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
AC Milan, number 19, Marco Reus. Number 24, Mario Götze. Coming on the field, number 10, Alessandro Del Piero. Number 20.
Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Milan clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Milan still ahead by the game's only goal. And he's intervened well there. That's a lovely, neat pass. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Tries to dink it through, thinks about the shot.
Manchester United really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Not too much to add on here, just a minute. And time is up. A statement win on a crucial day, and now major tests await. Milan get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things already rolling. Mbappe.
Mbappe clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Akanji deals with that comfortably.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Mbappe. Oh, this is a very good run. Mbappe. This is promising. Chance for a shot! Goal! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Number 13.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Can he finish? Oh, good finish. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Milan restore parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Saka. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bellingham, he is onto this. There's the header! And that's a good finish. And they're back in front. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Number 11.
So we have a breakthrough. And the finish!
The goal scorer for AC Milan.
So again, we have parity.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Mario Götze. And here's the chance to counter. It's a promising position. Oh, that's fabulous.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Spread out to the left. Mbappe, a player who needs no introduction. Great vision. Aguero has it out wide and in space. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And reclaimed it in a trice. That's it, 45 minutes up.
Now, everyone, please
Milan
turn your
are
attention to
finally
the
getting a
screen.
much-needed break.
Today's
It's
winning
been
number.
absolutely
To find
breathless
out
stuff
if
so
you are a
far.
lucky winner, take a look at the back of
Caution
your
certainly
match
not
day
on the
program.
agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, this has been gripping stuff. 4 goals evenly shared at the interval. It's 2-2. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Zanetti did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, great leap! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Bellingham. Spread to the right. Bellingham, who does have an assist to his name. And it's Aguero. And here's Mbappe. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Filippo Inzaghi. Oh, super! It's Götze!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Royce with the cross. Another chance from a corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Batistuta, nicely spread. Gattuso, Mario Götze, Baresi, and it's Maldini. And it's Gattuso to Royce. Quality ball. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. He's a sharp little ball here, and he's quick to get rid. And it's Bellingham. And here's Batistuta.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
That's a good ball out wide. Nicely shaped ball. Royce looking sharp there.
Okay, it didn't quite come off on this occasion, but you get the feeling as a team they might want to just stick with this approach.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 8. Bukayo Saka. Number 11. Gabriel
This is
Batistuta.
intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very
Number
open
15.
game and an exciting
Neymar.
watch. There are no signs of
9.
nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch
Number
is go for
22.
it territory right now.
Dennis Bergkamp.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
It's a threatening
2
ball.
added minutes have been indicated.
Rice. Aguero. Now it's Mbappe. Always onto this. Aguero! Against the crossbar. There you have it. The referee says that time is up. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course, but the
It's not the same, but it's raining. The decorations are doing my head in. There's something strange but familiar tasting. It pulls me in completely. On the high street, deep in the jungle, I see a face that I think I know. To the bar through a trouble. You pull me in.
Hello, everyone.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Mbappe! And he shoots! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. And that has been knocked clear. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Nicely spread. Messi going like a man possessed at the moment. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Tanucci, Gattuso, Maldini, Zanetti. Royce. Now that looks a decent ball. Now there's... Can he finish? Goal! Milan!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side,
goal
Peter.
scored
That
for
was
AC
really
Milan.
clever.
After 18 minutes is
Milan have
nine.
fired themselves in front.
Filippo Inzaghi.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And here's Messi. Van der Vaart. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And no, that was never going to make it. Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. Royce is always scanning the pitch for targets. Van der Vaart. He's shifting through the gears here. And a shot! Alexander-Arnold. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And that's going right the way across. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Vinicius Junior. Good driving run. Alexander-Arnold. He's looking wide. And it's Götze. Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe. Now it's Rooney to Messi. And he's managed to get free. Alexander-Arnold. It's a sweeping cross.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Alexander-Arnold
There will be 1
moves
minute
short.
at a time.
Messi's cross. Royce. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for
I'd like to
half-time.
draw your attention to the screen right
There's
now
been no
for
shortage of
information
industry
from
or
our
intent
service.
thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Milan come in leading by just the odd goal.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Milan can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. Back on the way then. Milan leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Vinicius Junior. Tanucci did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, now he can run away. There's the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
And it's Royce. Now it's Götze. And this is Götze. So no flag here. It's a goal kick. Marquinhos. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Great chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Gattuso, a picture of focus and alertness. Can he latch on to this? That'll be a throw-in. Out of play for a goal kick. Marquinhos. Saka. And it's Marquinhos. That's a little off target. Saliba. Alexander-Arnold. Good running, strong and purposeful.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Zanetti. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Milan still ahead by the game's only goal. Rafinha. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong.
Spain really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Well, the less said about that pass, the better.
Substitution for Spain, number 6,
Well, the two
Rafinha.
coaches are signalling
Number 11,
changes here, both at the same
Lionel
time.
Messi, coming on the field, number 22, Yamal Musiala.
And the return pass.
Number 15, Mohamed Salah.
Robson.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
They've won a corner.
Well, he's certainly...
And time is up. Milan have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough.
Another banger. Shady, because say you find out be. Oh na 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 na. Make you no go to me, Jimbo. La 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 la. Girl, I love you, but make a holy you like the shamba. La 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 la. I can't do you, no feel like a bamboo. She got to jail. Shady, because say you find out be. Oh na 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 na. Baby, make you no go to me like over, make you no go to me. La la la.
Hello, everyone, and welcome.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things already rolling.
For me, Peter, Steven Gerrard's game is all about courage. It's a word he himself uses a lot. He's always urging everyone around him to have a go on the ball and not be afraid.
And he absolutely practices what he preaches in that respect.
He does, indeed. And I think he's England's best all-round midfielder of his generation. A ball winner, great distributor, never stopped running, playmaker, and more than a decent finisher too. The only question is, where do you play him to make the most out of all of those talents?
Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Gerrard does well not to be outdone there. Chance here to counter. Now it's Inzaghi. Mario Götze. Royce. Oh, super ball. Chance! Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. No joy this time. Rice. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Oh, that's delightful. Picked out brilliantly. And he shoots! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And this is... shot a goal! Now, who's going to be first to this?
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Nico Williams will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Gerrard, that's a good ball out wide. And here's Inzaghi. Played out wide. He's on it. Shot, surely! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Van der Vaart is offering a wry smile there.
Shevchenko clears it away. There will be a throw-in. An instinctive delivery. That's an excellent interception. And it's Royce. And this is Inzaghi. Has a look and plays it forward. Rooney, never the sort to be shot shy. Knocks it into space. And this is Shevchenko. Shevchenko wins the duel this time.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
It's out of play for a goal kick. That's the end of the first 45. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Milan leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Milan definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Akanji is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Gattuso defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's got away. Van der Vaart!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Milan are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Gerrard, never out of the action for very long. 60 minutes played. Now it's Royce. Tries to play it through. And this is Gerrard, pings in an impressive jump. He's got a goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
AC Milan, after
One
63
sweeping
minutes
move,
in.
executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Number 19.
Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And he's in on goal. And the finish! And it's there! It's all becoming so easy.
AC Milan.
Calm,
after 71
composed,
minutes
confident.
in.
What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Number 24.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And this is Shevchenko, shapes to shoot! And that is a truly outstanding save. Can he get on the end of this? And there's the shot! He's got to be quick to recover. Oh, he's been caught napping. Can he finish? It's a goal! That was easy, almost too easy.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Number 17. Nico
Malaysia
Williams.
may be down, but not out just yet.
Nico Williams.
And he's definitely onside.
Nico
Tries a shot!
Williams.
Now that is commitment to the
Number 10.
cause.
Steven Gerrard. Number 13. Declan Rice. Coming on the field. Number 9. Fabian Ruiz. Number 25. Kevin De Bruyne.
Nico Williams with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Over to the right flank. Yamal.
There will be 5 minutes at a time.
It's been slipped through. This could be their final throw of the dice. Rooney with the short one. Now the delivery. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Del Piero. Del Piero. Now Fiore. Great vision. Great ball, and he's in here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitution from Malaysia. Number 17. Nico Williams. Coming on to replace him is number 4.
Akanji. And that's it. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasion.
Hello, everyone.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things already roll. And he shoots! And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
AC Milan.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Good ball, good take. Oh, shooting chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Van der Vaart. No, it's come to nothing. He's gone direct here. And it's Shevchenko. Spread it left. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Quality ball. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Shevchenko! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Van der Vaart. Royce is always looking to break lines. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Yamal going face to face with his great rival. Van der Vaart. Mario Götze. Götze crosses. Big chance! Well taken goal. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
After 36 minutes in.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have...
Oh, good climb! Didn't quite get enough on that.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
This is a promising build-up. And here's Yamal. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Gattuso. That's it, 45 minutes up. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Milan sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. And we are back underway. Turns back here, probably the best option. Over to the right flank. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Shevchenko. Royce looking to add to his goal. Royce powering forward here. Van der Vaart is onto this. And the shot! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
54 minutes in.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's having a shot! And that's a tidy finish. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? It's Gerrard! Denied by an instinctive save.
Gerrard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Diaz. And it's Rice. It's a really well-measured ball. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Substitution for AC Milan, number 19.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Rice with the short one. Dembele's delivery. Good take, and can he finish? And no mistake. But oh, it's offside.
Yeah, just fractionally late, but it's the right call.
24.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing.
On the field is number 20, Stefano Fiore.
Milan have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Doué. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this is Depay. Shevchenko, and the shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Haaland. He's got away. And this is Dembele. Real chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
They've played it short. Doué's cross. And he's gone looking for safety. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Koundé. And it's Shevchenko. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Maldini eases him off the ball.
Oh, that's brilliant from him, because he was so quick to read it.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Del Piero has the space to scheme. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Dembele. There won't be another chance after this one. Shin to shin. So that's it. It is all over. Milan are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty as we've come.
Work on you, it'll never be okay. Tryna